mean, first of all, every single person has a camera in their pocket. I was painfully shy when I was a kid. I mean, the camera was a great excuse to, it's like to be there but not be there. You know, like I always thought when I was a kid that when most people were born, there was something in their toolkit that gave them the ability to talk to strangers, to make friends easily, to connect with people.
In general, so do you think AI is going to connect us, or do you think it's going to separate us more?
My worry about AI is that somebody that wants to manipulate me can create fake news, fake video, fake stories to try to change my opinions based on what the algorithm knows about me. And then they can target each of us individually.
So then it's interesting how, to me, it's so interesting that you're such a connector. You're connecting people through photography, but you also joined photography because you were introverted. You were saying that
Yeah, I was shy.
You were shy. You wanted to sort of like take pictures of the girls.
Of girls, yeah, sure, yeah. I was painfully shy when I was a kid. I mean, the camera was a great excuse to, it's like to be there but not be there. You know, like for years, my wife said to me, you know, you come to these family gatherings, but you're always outside. Like,
Is it your way to communicate?
Yeah. I mean, now I'm obviously more comfortable in my skin, but I always thought when I was a kid that when most people were born, there was something in their toolkit that gave them the ability to talk to strangers, to make friends easily, to connect with people. And I always felt it was missing, and that if I watched other people, I could imitate and learn. So it made perfect sense that I became a photographer, because I was always intensely watching body language and trying to figure out, how did that guy talk to that girl? Like, how did he just walk up to her? And why wasn't he afraid of being rejected? But the camera was like a great, instead of me being judged as me, I was being judged as a photographer that would make you look good, right? So people liked me because the football players liked me, even though I couldn't play football, because I would photograph them playing, and the cheerleaders liked me because I made them look good, and the hippies, it's like I was a mirror to them. And so they weren't seeing me, they were seeing themselves, right? So it's sort of deflecting, from me.
How do you see the photography today?
Well, I mean, first of all, every single person has a camera in their pocket. Actually, everybody has a broadcast network in their pocket now, which is really incredible when you think about it. And so I think in some ways photography has become commoditized. I don't think people value photography or appreciate it as much because everybody does it, right? It's not like there's only a few hundred men. And when I was doing it, there were probably 300 or 400 men and women in the world that were at that, that level of being photojournalists. Now,
isn't that so sad? Because today photography is needed more than ever, because just like you said, everybody can do it and AI can do it too.
Because now you don't believe it.
But we should, because
it's terrible.
Because the problem is that any image can be generated.
I know. And it's so believable.
How can you say what is real, what is not?
I know.
That's the reason why we need photographers more. So we can.
Well, the truth is now.
The truth, because we need the truth, right?
Right. Yeah.
So what is your take on this?
I think it's very disturbing. And
how can we change it?
All the police that were there dancing together while the guy with the gun ran behind them. And it looked exactly like the footage that we saw from Trump. I mean, it's amazing how this AI can now generate something that's completely believable. And again, this is still primitive. It's getting better by the day. My wife said, she used to love these videos of animals doing cute things. And now her first thought is that AI, like, did that really happen or not? And there's a really interesting expression that I learned about recently called the liar's dividend. The liar's dividend is that now, because of this technology, anybody can claim, anytime you get caught on video doing something, you just say, oh, that was AI, I didn't say that. Because it can generate your voice, it can generate video. So, Trump's, that whole thing about grabbing them by the pussy, in the first thing. Now he would say that was faked. He would never
Yeah.
own up to it, right? Back then we believed it, not that it seemed to have any impact on the election, but now it's a get out of jail card for all these people. So no matter what you say in any context, any secret recordings, blah blah blah, they'll just deny it. They'll just say,
Yeah. Technology. In general, so do you think AI is going to connect us, or do you think it's going to separate us more?
um, I had an idea the other day for a product called an algorithm exchange. So, you know, if there's like I've been searching longevity, right? And so now I'm being fed constant stories about longevity, and I would love to say to you, let's exchange algorithms for 2 days. I want to see the information that you're being served, and you'll see the information I'm being served.
Yeah, it's interesting because sometimes my daughter and I we talk about this. If I see her phone, her feed, she lives in a different bubble.
Right.
She lives in a different world.
Right.
If you see my phone, I see yours. We're probably
know.
going to be living in different universes.
There was a guy at TED one year. He's now quite famous. Tristan, forget his last name, but he gave a talk, and it was the first time any of us heard about the word filter bubble. And this is TED probably over 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. And he said he and his wife were sitting in the kitchen, and they were talking about something, and he said, well, let's Google it. They both Googled it, and they realized they were getting completely different search results.
Interesting.
And he said, oh my God. He said, I didn't realize that Google had, an algorithm that used as the filter when he asked something versus his wife. And that was, again, 15 years ago. Now it's so sophisticated because now it serves you up ads and what shows up in Threads and X and Facebook and all the rest of it. But I have a close friend who is a Trump supporter, which I can't understand. And every time I say anything to her, her response is right out of Fox News. I mean, it's like, well, Biden. That's always every sentence starts well with Biden, blah blah blah, and I literally would love I would love for her to see the world the way that I see it, all the media that I consume. I mean, I consume so much media every day. I mean, literally, I probably spend 4 hours a day listening to podcasts. I don't sit there. I'm on a bus. I'm on a train. I'm on the way to work. Whatever it is, I have a constant feed of information just because I find it interesting. But I listen to Tech Brew Ride Home about AI and technology. I listen to Pivot, Kara Swisher and Scott Galloway. I listen to Up First from NPR. I will listen to Fox News because I want to hear what they're listening to. But you realize that we're all swimming in the sea of information. And my worry about AI is that somebody that wants to manipulate me can create fake news, fake video, fake stories to try to change my opinions based on what the algorithm knows about me. And then they can target each of us individually when we're about to vote, when there's an election coming up.
Yeah.